name? Adam Walton. I'm the one lying on the bed. My game, to get back home to Rhode Island. As I was sitting there, mute and confused, I remembered my journey up until now. My parents and me were driving. I know it's improper English, but I don't play by anyone else's rules. Not even my own. My parents and me were on a trip across America from Rhode Island to Seattle. They were pacifists. We were going to a peace vigil. But that's when everything went sour. Not like a bite of sour Starburst, no. Like the bite you get when you bite out of sour milk. We hit a deer and got in a car crash. I ended up crawling out before it was too late.
My parents were dead.
After a Wiccan girl took me into her apartment, my visions about the past before my parents died continued to blend with the present. Stacy, the Wiccan, took care of me for a few weeks, but I knew I had to get back to Rhode Island. Plus, she was treating me like a pet. But Adam Walton are no one's pet, not even my own. I ran and ran, hitched a few rides. Then I came across a taxidermy in Texas. I knew it was Texas. Where else would taxidermies be out in the open? Anyway, I walked in. Dead creatures lined the place. Wowzers were they scary. I was hungry. I bit off one of the dead animals, but that wasn't too good. I kept walking. I kept walking for what seemed like hours, even days maybe. But then I noticed a saving grace, a freezer. But there was a dead animal inside. Boy, did it scare me at first. I threw it down. But I noticed. Wow, pizza. And I hadn't eaten in days. The pizza was expired 2 years ago, but that wouldn't stop me from eating it. Boy, did I pay for that genius idea. A rubber band from the taxidermy to make my growing hair look radder. It contrasted my tattered clothes, though, which made getting rides much more difficult. But luckily, a man stopped, and I got into his car.
Where to, son?
I tried talking, but couldn't. I then realized I hadn't spoke once since the crash.
Oh, can't speak, huh? I see. But by that there look on your face, it looks like you want to go to Rhode Island. Well, son, I'm headed to Arlington, which is close by. Sound good?
When I arrived in Arlington, the first thing I noticed was a family luncheon was going on. Holy boots. I hadn't eaten for a few days, so I did the inevitable. At first, nobody noticed the handsome stud that walked in. That was good, because a lovely burger was sitting on the table, waiting for a man to eat it. But I couldn't. It made me remember that my parents were vegetarians. That didn't bother me, though. I still love them.
Hey, that hobo's eating our food! Get him!
I ran for the door with a burger in my hand, and it's too bad for them because Adam Walton no lose foot race. Lucky for me, one of the luncheon goers left their car on. Saps. Then I remembered the person I'd wanted to go back to Rhode Island for the most. My girlfriend, Mira Winstead. We had a conversation about this type of thing once. Boy, is Mira freaking hot. Anyway, we were watching a TV game show that takes place in a taxi. And that's when...
You know, I wish you would drive me around places once. I'm always the one driving you around.
No, I don't drive anyone's car! Not even my own!
It'd mean a lot to me if we just did it one time.
Can't make me!
If only you could see me now. The car ran out of gas, but that's okay because I only had a couple miles left to go in my journey. So many questions left unanswered. Would my life be the same without my parents? Would I keep operating our bookstore? But most important of all, had my beautiful girlfriend, Mira, forgotten about me? Did she get another guy? Had we left the bathroom light on before leaving for Seattle? Adam Walton never ruined no good story. No, not even my own.